again, you runt. We heard you say something last episode about molasses. Well, we can give what you always wanted and also what the neighborhood cats have always wanted.
Oh, welcome to Frater versus Retro. I'm just here being scolded by the council. Oh, no. Oh, the Inquisitor is in here. I guess he had a day off. Oh, oh, no. Molasses. Molasses. Cats. No. Oh, no. I should have said molasses. Oh, oh no. Oh no, here comes the VAT. There's a huge VAT. Oh no, it says molasses. Oh no. Oh, Frater, just please, let's just re-record things. Let's just play some old games. Play some Crossbow or stuff, or Chiller, or play some silly gold games. Please, and make them happy. Oh, why these kids? Why do they torment me so? Oh no! Oh, here it comes! Here it comes! Oh, it's so gooey. Oh, no. It's all over me. Oh, it's molasses. And, oh, no. Wait. Well, some of the council. They're opening doors. There's cats. Okay. Gotta run. Gotta run. Okay, run out to the door. Here. Yeah, I go right down the neighborhood. Oh, the cats are after me. They're all after me. Oh, I want just to lick my leg. Oh no, I know it. I taste like molasses. Okay, okay, I'm gonna climb up this ladder here. This is a smart idea. Oh, they can't do anything about it. Oh no, they're hurrying. They're jumping up things. They're climbing up things. Oh no, I didn't think this out. It's been hot today. Oh no, I forgot it's like 90 some degrees. Oh no. Oh, Frater. Oh, Frater, I hope you got that new air conditioner set up and running. Oh, the humidity is so bad. Oh, it's making it smell so bad. Oh, it's not good. Oh, oh, my feet are getting heavy. Oh no, it's because the molasses is starting to stick to the hot tin roof. Oh no! Why I didn't think about this. The cats are starting to catch up with me. Oh, I can't take this too much more. Okay, I got climbing down some fire escape here, like it's Mannix or something. Oh no, oh no. It's like the Rockford flowers or something, Rockford Files or something. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, no. Oh, no, the cats are coming down. Oh, they're coming down full force. They're practically doing like ninja spins or something down. Oh, okay. Oh, gotta get going. Okay. 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 Oh, there's. Okay, it's not very far away from here. It's not very far. Oh, it's about right over there. Okay.
Hey, welcome to the Free Retro. Here we are all here. Free just gonna set up that new air conditioner. That was pretty bad those last 2 days. I mean, yeah, well, you're ready to break fourth wall, aren't you? It's not just a story, are you talking about here?
No, Pugapi. Yeah. Sometimes we incorporate things in the story that happen in real life, and yeah, real life happens, and more like an air conditioner just starts spewing out water, and it's pretty much croaked, and yeah, it only took about a day to get a new air conditioner shipped over here and set it up, but yeah, you're pretty much just got a ton of fans everywhere blowing around humid air. I've always heard that actually the best air is just oven hot air you have like in Texas or something. I wouldn't know what that is really because I haven't been to like Arizona and Texas since I was a kid, and um, haven't visited really hot places like that. And you mostly deal with East Coast humidity,
Yeah, you're mostly dealing with the hot weather of like Ohio or weird stuff. I know, and every once in a while you get this freak humidity, and yeah, and it's I gotta say that some of the people who grew up in like farmlands and they never had an air conditioner with you could think like all those poor people, but actually the truth is their bodies are acclimatized to like the harsher weather to the point that they actually get used to it. It's actually the opposite. When you grow up in a home where there's always an air conditioner, it's like it's a luxury. It feels very good, and well, we got an air conditioner here, and it feels nice. And uh, but enough about we're not this isn't freighter versus air conditioner. It's not. Maybe that's the new director. I don't think Doc Matty would really dig that. I mean, what's next? Is it going to be Freighter versus Whirlpool or something? It's like Freighter versus lawn mowing. Like we're adults now. Oh no, we're adults now. We mow lawns and vacuum clean. Yeah, I that's the thing I hate about being an adult. It's like then you meet people who like feel like they have to keep in a very tight bubble when it comes to that. Like they talk about their lawnmowers, like, oh yeah, like my lawnmowers. Like, oh come on, man, don't talk about that. It's like might as well talk about clipping your nails or something. It's like it's just mundane things people do because it's a chore. It's a chore. It's not something to be like, "Oh, I put a new valve in my lawnmower." Like, come on, like that's a good rant right there. You don't like people talk about that, man. How about video games? Yeah, I could really get behind that one. I could get behind it too. Pooh Guppy, what do you think? No, I can really get behind a good talk on video games. We're but we're really dealing with that Gothic war. Yeah. I had made the call last year, to did alphabetically do the games on my Steam list that kind of fit the show as far as like these games are like you know 10 years old or something like that. Of course, according to Mr. Peck, we're where is he, by the way? Well, you not been paying attention the last show or two? He's undergoing punishments because we won't play games. We're playing games that are too new, according to the Antique Game Emporium. That's really wild. I mean, it's always some group. Let's be a little honest ourselves. They're going to be a new villain group, aren't they? Well, we should be jumping the shark as far as storylines. Uh, yeah. Well, Billy, you ready to say it? Yep. It's a figure heading towards the cabin. Oh boy, I wonder who that is. Okay, I'm opening the door, waiting. Um, isn't he supposed to come in by now? Did he miss his cue? Um, well, it is really hot today. I think it was about 95, 96. Billy, what do you think they put on him? Because he's still not in yet. Yeah, I'm watching him and he's slowly going up the hill. It's like boop, boop, boop. And I'm noticing every time he steps down and pulls his foot back up, it pulls more grass and dirt up. So they must got something on him that it is like tar, far worse than tar. Oh, okay. 20 minutes later. Oh no! There's like a lot of cats hanging around out here. I mean, I'm more than normal. Yeah, I think they've been chasing him all across town.
I don't know why I joined these people.
You're keeping bad company. You know, I don't know. It sounds like you're a bad kid now.
I'm not a bad kid. I'm not one of you guys.
Come on, one of us, one of us.
Ah, oh, you don't understand. Ah, you Frater, you just gotta start playing retro games from the PlayStation 1 to whatever, play Mr. Do.
I like Mr. Do.
Then why don't you play it, Austin?
He's turning into Vince McMahon. We should have Vince McMahon be. We should invite him to be on the show and stuff. That would be kind of fun. I think he's a little too above us, Frater. I know he got in some legal trouble, but I think he wants to do his little movie company or something. He can do whatever he wants. But uh, yeah. So I gotta get the molasses off. I guess you guys go play your video game and do the thing. Well, it's time to jump around on rocks and jump around some more on rocks and stuff. And yeah. Well, Mr. Peck, yeah, well, we after like happened last week, we made sure he didn't come in the game room until he gets cleaned up and stuff. Yeah, Puguppy is already taking control of things. Yeah, he's escorted him outside where he's going to grab the fire hose and it's going to be something. What is he doing? Like, he's like get involved with these retro video game Masonic Lodge, and I don't know. He's a boomer, People do secret societies because they want to hope maybe they could you know kind of commune with somebody who's gonna hook them up with something great, like a better job or a good business deal or one of those things, and then they come to the realization that, well, you got to pay membership dues and all that jazz. And I mean, maybe you do some charity work, which is good, but it's, this group is clearly, wow. Puguppy made a good point. I really shouldn't jump the shark and talk about it until it becomes a something worth talking about. So, yeah, he's just going to have to get used to the things they throw on him until we get through our schedule. Yeah, the schedule is everything. We learned from DSP about that. That schedule is like that. You got to adhere to that. That's like written in stone. You can't change the schedule. DSP always talked about that, Yeah, or Slapside Bill. The Slapside Bill got, that was kind of a funny little thing. There was they did one me collab with him, and he made an appearance on the crossover cruise. We got to meet him and all that, and he was kind of getting mad at us and stuff. Yeah, he kept saying thanks for the donation to somebody, and he needed more support. And it really, I could never understood it because I'm thinking to myself, you're not live right now. Like this, we're just making a video, and you're making a video. Yeah, really, the real truth is on the Satterground universe, nobody really does a live stream. Like the Satterground production channel does actually do we'll take an audio Bible, we done that. We take an audio Bible and stream that and stuff to do our part, for the Lord and all that, but it's not, but as far as like streaming video games, and we just don't do it. We don't really care. There's so many other people doing it right now as we speak that I don't really understand it. I've never really fully understood it. I have streamed video games because a lot of times what I will actually do is like I would in the past stream for a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox, and especially the Xbox, you can stream to Twitch. Then you can go into your account and then you can download the video, and then I take the video, and it wouldn't even have commentary, and then I would go ahead and take it through whatever videos editing software I have, and that's what I would do. And then, of course, now with Clipchamp's the one I use, and I mean, you could also use just using OBS, just hit record and just start doing everything. But Clipchamp kind of allows you to nicely edit things out, that you don't really want to be in there, and all the excessive stuff, like changing screens and things like that, and any pauses and stuff. Yeah, good point. Of course, once again, we're not paying attention to the game and stuff. Well, Gothic 4, there isn't really much to talk about. It's very much a Fable. It's basically a ripoff of a Fable style game. The team that originally made the original 3 Gothic games, they
what can I do?
With the company that owns the rights to Gothic,
With a grin like
they had
that on
kind of
your
a
face,
splitting,
Roma
and
must
like
have
they just
given
sort
you
of
his
moved
blessing.
on, and
That
they
he
end up
did.
doing the
Then
Risen
let me in
games,
on
and the
it.
Risen games, I've never heard anybody say
Ivor
anything
wants to go with me to
complimentary
There's a
about those
war
games.
going on, my
They're
friend. That's no
generally
place
pretty
for
bad.
lovers.
You started to teach me.
With
You promised to bring me to Argan one day.
Back
with
then, we were going to travel
this
alone.
game,
Now Ivor wants to
it's
accompany
very
you.
clear that
You were a
whoever
good
was working
teacher.
on it,
I am
they
absolutely
call it
capable of
Arcadia.
protecting
We've
her.
never called it
You are
Arcadia.
able
We
to
just call it
protect
Gothic
her.
4 because it's just
Prove
something
it.
easier to remember and whatever. And it's I can't remember. I think I got this game
You want to
with
fight me again?
it was a
No,
Steam
I
pack
have a bundle of rare
of
herbs here for
Gothic
Mirka.
games.
Take
So
it
yeah,
to
you
her.
got the core
You want me to
games,
go to
like
Mirka?
Gothic 1,
The
2,
witch.
3. I played 1
I
and
had to
2.
cross the dark
Um,
forest. They say
but
the
4
wildest
4 is
animals on the
just
island live there.
it's
You
very
don't have to
on
go.
rails. It's
You can
very
stay on Fesher with Ivy.
it's
and
just
her
it's
as
just
a
not
shield.
much to talk about because it's just
Give me the bundle.
it's so on
I'll take it
rails.
to
It's
Mirka.
so
All
linear.
right, here you
It's
are,
just
and here's a key.
you know what I mean?
too.
Like you could
Use
literally
it to
see
open
there
the
isn't
door
like
at the end of my
do I
tale.
go
Go
to the
east
east?
until you find the path.
Oh, yeah.
Follow it
Do
to
I
the
go east? Do I go west?
It
Do
will
I go
lead you
north?
to
Well,
Lirka's hut.
you just follow where the highlight takes you to, and it's like it's very very linear. It's not to say that maybe somebody can't kind of have fun with it, I guess, but it's just you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. So just to let you know, I fear I think I fear. I hear the fire hose in it. Yeah, he's hidden, Mr. Peckar. Oh, hey, I gotta get this hole used. Oh boy. Oh boy, he's getting hit with the fire hose. Yeah, he's getting hit with that pretty good. Boy, you realize every week we're going to have to hit him with the fire hose, Well, right now it's March, and if he can hold on until about the third week of May, the third week of May is the last of our pre-tape recorded footage, we can now have a fresh recording session. content, and guess what? We have the King Hank system that has over 16,000 games, and we can actually follow the so-called Antique Game Emporium's rules on retro games. We can even play Mr. Do. We can play any Mr. Do. I actually thought it would be kind of cool to do a series of videos where we record nothing but Neo Geo games. Because I'm sort of like, I kind of have an affinity to that for the Neo Geo. I always thought it was such a weird concept. Like bringing out the balls to bring out a console and games. They're at the same absolute 100% same level as an arcade. The only downside being is, of course, as a result, the cartridges are huge, the ROMs are huge, of course, and the costs are huge. Meaning, you bought one game alone costs anywhere between $200 to $400 or $300. I mean that's rough. Did you ever see a Neo Geo in a Toys R Us or anywhere? Yeah, I saw in the Beaver Valley Mall in Ohio. They at the time, I was doing, it was one of those like birthday runs or something like that, and there was a Neo Geo, and of course I never said anything to my dad, a $600 system, and of course that's nothing, by the way, the games, they're like $200 a piece, and it's like, it was such a weird thing. It was also one of the first consoles to have a memory card, which you wouldn't think that. You think that it would be like the Sega Saturn or PlayStation, or there was kind of a. I don't no N64 didn't have a memory card. They had a RAM card, and stuff like that. But with the Neo Geo, the thing that was very fascinating, I remember seeing a Game Pro TV. The Game Pro had a magazine, but they also had for a very short time, a little bit of a TV show. It wasn't that bad, and it would talk about game news at the time, and it had the actual arcade, the MVS arcade cabinets actually had slots for memory cards, which must have been wild to actually go into an arcade with a memory card. And I bet that would just blow everyone away. They're like, "What are you putting in that?" And I'm like, "It's a memory card." And it's like, I could actually save my progress here. And it's like, I was like, "Oh wow, that's you know why it is? It's because then you could say like, for example, you in Art of Fighting or something like that, or King of the Fighters, you had made progress. You had made like halfway through the game, and like, oh, your friends are coming over, and they're like, hey, what's the head of the arcade? And oh, okay, just hold on a second. You take the memory card out, and you saved your progress there. And then all of a sudden you go to the arcade, and wait, there's the Art of Fighting game that I have at home. But hey, I'm with my friends here for a few hours at the arcade. How about I just throw this in and try to finish my game? That's pretty revolutionary at the time, yeah. And really, it was one of those things you wouldn't see again, as far as I know. That to be able to take, a memory card from your video game console and then go to an arcade and find the same game you own at home, and that's actually really cool. But again, it's a lot of times that's the thing is, in video games, there's a lot of obscure, strange, crazy ideas or just one-off ideas, and then they usually become obsolete features. Obsolete features are absolutely fascinating. Autistically, it's a very fascinating thing to just study the history of stuff like that. Like the Virtual Boy and I saw Virtual Boy in Toys R Us all the time, on sale. Yeah, God knows what price, because I didn't even look at it. And that's how much I didn't care, which is kind of, I look back on that, it's kind of weird. I should at least usually just walk up to it, but
mention anything else.
Didn't he?
I just didn't care.
But he promised he'd
So,
send you. Yes,
Mr. Peck
he
get any more
surely
cleaner?
did.
Why would he?
Well, he's actually, like I said, he's mostly just rolling, just kind of
You?
being pushed around the property, because it's a fire hose. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, so he's getting kind of pushed around the property and stuff, and he's not having fun, but I think Pook Up, he's making some real progress of cleaning that molasses off him now.
Something that must be awakened.
He'd probably be the both of them will be heading into, and that should be good. Yeah, they were thinking like for a witch character. Let's just make it the most stereotypical, like a spooky Halloween witch character. Yeah, he definitely seems that way for you. Yeah, he's an absolute goofball. And by the way, Mr. Peck and Pogapi are coming in. All right, walk on in.
Closing my eyes.
Oh, that fire hose hurts so bad. It's so hard on such an old man like me.
How long have I
Well,
been
that's
sleeping?
what you get.
A couple
That's
of
what you get, Mr. Peck.
What?
Wow.
Awakening of
She didn't
magic
call me
takes
Graves. I know for a second there we were
Can I
thinking
cast
about
spells now?
Maybe.
we were thinking about bringing up old good old Peter
Maybe only
Graves.
make use of magical
Yeah, he's been
scrolls.
gone for a long time. He's
And, the
last he
dark
was in the first season of the original Frater's Retro, and that was it.
dreams.
And that wasn't even really him. It was just sort of a flawed code or something. Oh, it's kind of
What are
weird,
you
these
doing here?
stories we do, and
Do me a favor.
this game is very janky and very strange. You got this crazy witch character here, and she's like doing the Halloween witch thing. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, that really, some whatever, Yeah.
So apparently somebody was a real big fan of The Exorcist, huh, Frater?
Yeah, it's very obvious. They got the face of the witch from the character from Exorcist, Reagan there,
All
and
right, I won't.
Is that Ronald Reagan or something?
no.
I will give you new ones.
That's
Don't you waste them.
so the next part of this game is just you're experimenting with
Some more magic
the
scrolls.
silly
You see, you have
button
enough
pressing,
yourself.
the magic. Oh yes, it's so great. Oh geez, oh boy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's probably enough commentary for this game for now. People could listen to music or whatever.
So you're back.
It's kind of a boring game. It's.
I like how you basically been talking about other things. You hadn't even talked about the game at all.
Well, there isn't really much to talk about. We kind of played this a little too long, I think, but sometimes all I care about is just get as much in the can as you can, and then see how much that covers within a certain time period. That's how it is.
So you're back.
Have you got some more magic scrolls?
Lousy aim. So what? Here, take some.
About Sataringrad Production. Welcome to Sataringrad Productions. We specialize in spiritual books, comic books and old public domain books that have long been forgotten. We also have done artwork for war history books and fiction-based works. We recommend our PECK Holy Bible Volume 1 that is quite popular and attempts to bring the Book of Enoch back into the Bible's list of books. The PECK Holy Bible Volume 1 also has a few selections from Josephus, a Jewish historian, and also the book has Jubilee and the Apocrypha, which is also available in Catholic Bibles. Frater SH is an esoteric researcher who is out to reveal ancient knowledge, both known and forbidden. Frater SH has appeared on Joshua P. Warren Speaking of Strange, Kevin Smith's Show, UFO Show, and Ghost Chronicles International with Ron Clark and Richard Felix, the historian from Most Haunted on the Travel Channel.